Hollywood mourns Garry Marshall, Henry Winkler, Scott Baio and more. Pay respects. Refresh for updates. Henry Winkler, who played the career-making role of the Fonz on the classic Garry Marshall sitcom Happy Days, was among the first to pay respects to the late TV icon, who died Tuesday. Winkler thanked Marshall for my professional life. Scott Baio, the Johnny Lux Chachi star who gave a controversial speech at this week's Republican National Convention, called Marshall his second father. Here are some Hollywood reactions. Deadline will update as tributes arrive. Tom Hortenberg, Open Road Films CEO. There has never been a bigger mensch in Hollywood and I can't imagine there ever will be. Garry was a true legend who brought light and laughter with him everywhere he traveled. I had the honor of working with him on his final film and I will always treasure that experience. My thoughts are with his family and his many, many fans. Recent comment. Sad comment. One person commenting, Talia to Arson Hathaway does not have a Twitter account. Rip Garry Marshall, you directed several of my favorite films. Karen 43 hours. If you haven't seen Lost in America lately, go watch Garry give a jewel of a performance. 6-hour swap was controversial about Scott Baio's speech. It was a fairly standard political convention speech. Paris Barclay, president of the DGA: The loss today of Garry Marshall is deeply sad for our industry and for our guild. Garry's gift for storytelling brought joy, laughter and an enormous, beating heart to every screen, large and small. When describing the type of stories he chose to tell, Garry once said, "I try to find scripts of stories that kinda celebrate the human condition. Let's talk about the tough world out there and the human spirit overcoming adversity. And that indefatigable optimism came through in everything he touched." As the architect of some of the longest-running situation comedies in television history, he's left an unforgettable mark on the medium, the blueprint that many have tried to replicate throughout the decades.